So I'm going to do another in-depth video, but this time on this clock. Now, you may think this clock is all original because it looks like it, right? No, it's not. That's because I assembled this clock myself. Well, technically. Here's the story behind this clock on how it became to be. So, a few months ago, I was at a friend's house having a sleepover, and and his garage, he had this Freischwinger wall clock case that I just found, and I was like, "Hey, are you guys gonna do it? Are you guys gonna do anything to it?" And he was just like, "Oh, no." And I was like, and I was like, um, well, could I have it? I can probably put a movement in this thing, and he was like, sure, why not? Go ahead, take. I don't even care. So so case was mine, and yeah, and oh yeah, just a little backstory about this case. This case used to be a Decor's Clocks case, and this case used to have a Hermley Westminster movement in it, but that was ripped out of it like a long time ago. So yeah, this case is a reproduction of a real Freischwinger wall clock. It's not a legitimate one. It's just like a reproduction one of one. But yeah. Now, the day after I found this, the next day we went to a clock shop in Escondido, Timekeepers, and that's where I found this movement with the dial and just the hour hand that you see right here. And the movement that I found was a Junghans movement that already had a gong built into it, and the gong that it has in it is a what is it? It's a Kai. Oh, there we go. It's a Kaiser gong. You can see it there. Yeah. Here, see if we can get a better view. I'm gonna try. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I found this movement at a clock shop, Timekeepers of Escondido. It was the only decent looking movement out of the other few that were in that bin. Yeah, that were in the bin that I found this thing in, and I was like, I'll go with this one. This one looks the most decent and not like fucked up or anything. So took it home, oiled the movement. Yeah, took it home, oiled the movement, and tested it throughout the night, and sure enough, it worked. So a day later, I got back home here. Then just waited until I went to my and then just waited until I headed to my dad's house so he could help me drill the holes to put the movement in. Now it is off centered, but I don't really mind because it's not like a bugging kind of off centered. It's like a good kind of off centered, if you know what I mean. I don't know, but yeah, but drilled the holes, got the movement in. Then I tested it when I got back home a day later with a completely different pendulum. It was not this one, but with a completely different pendulum, and sure enough, it worked. However, it was not keeping time at all. So a few weeks later, I just decided to use my Yaush's pendulum, and sure enough, it works with this pendulum, and it keeps way better time than I thought. Sort of, but it does keep time. And I also put a new hanger on this clock because when I got the case, it did not have a hanger, so I just found it and put it on there. You can see where the movement is drilled into. See if you can see if I can get it. See if you can see that. I think that's a recoil or a deadbeat. I don't know. Again, I can't tell the difference. So, yeah. This clock does not have a minute hand. It just had the hour hand when I found it. So, yeah. But I will find a minute hand eventually for it when that fits. For now, I just steal my Keensless hour hand to put it on here to advance it to whatever time it is. But yeah, that's how this clock came to be about, which is literally just a Dark Horse Clock's case with a Junghans movement and a Yauch pendulum. And I gotta say, it looks really good on this wall, and that pendulum does look really good on this clock. I will say so myself. But yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna chime in this video because I'm still timing it in, because it tends to drift off time. So I'm still timing it in, but in the meantime, I can just do this for you guys. Yeah, I don't know why the glass rattles. Yeah, it's loose. But yeah, that's what it sounds like, and it sounds actually pretty good in this case. Quite loud and bassy too. Fills the entire case up with sound. But yeah, that's how this Freischwinger wall clock came to be. How it is now. So yeah, that's just a little. That's just an in-depth video of how this thing came about. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I'm going to be doing a in-depth series of pretty much every single clock that I owned. Well, not every single one of them. I'll just be doing the ones that I like personally and find interesting to do with them on. And oh yeah, and in these videos I'm just doing my very best on what I remember and telling you a little bit about them of what I know. It's not like fully in depth, but it's in depth enough to where I know what is the clock, what year is made, or something like that. But yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, anyways, bye.